Have you been considering a career as an online ESL teacher? Then you need to stay tuned. We're going to take you through the 3 core paths of teaching ESL online and which one might be the best path for you. Hi friends, I'm Catherine from the OET. I've been in the online ESL teaching sphere since 2017. Since then, I've worked for numerous companies, started my own freelance business, built an own curriculum, and now I'm out to help people just like you start and succeed your very own online ESL teaching career. First up, we have online ESL companies. This is where a lot of people actually start and begin their career, as it's a great opportunity to develop initial skills, especially if you've never taught children before or even taught online before. Now, when we work for an online ESL company, we're basically working for a company as an independent contractor. So you are hired as a self-employed basis. It's perfect for new teachers if you've never taught before or you have no experience with online teaching. It helps to boost and build up your confidence and gain some skills before maybe looking at marketplaces or freelance later down the line. When we do teach with a company, there are obviously rules and regulations in place that we have to follow with that company, but it's a pretty easy ride compared to freelance teaching. You have everything provided for you, from your curriculums to marketing to students to even filling your schedule out, and obviously payment and administration tasks as well are all completed. So the company takes care of everything. You simply have to do a little bit of planning, rock up and teach the students, and then clock off for the day. There's no marketing or other additional tasks required from you when you work with an online ESL company. There are downsides, of course, to this route, like with anything in life. Because you're working on a self-employed basis, you're not earning a huge amount per class or per student, depending on how the company pays you. The pay is considerably lower compared to if you were starting out as a freelance teacher. So that pay is obviously covering, because you're on a self-employed basis, it needs to cover your hourly rate, and then you need to pay your taxes and any expenses that you have, such as working from home on your computer, your electricity, your Wi-Fi costs, any systems that you need on those computer as well. You are covering all of that with this pay, and the pay scale is on the lower side. Then, of course, companies do have restrictions, rules, and regulations in place. A lot of companies, it can be quite difficult to take emergency leave, or if you're sick for the day and take time off, some companies will try and penalize you for that. So they put in place different fines for if you take sudden emergency leave off. Now, of course, that's not to say that all companies do this, but from my own personal experience and teachers that I know and have worked with in the past, it has happened to a lot of it. It is a great opportunity though for somebody brand new to the industry to level up some skills, and then of course you can take a different path later down the line. Let's look at step 2 now. Path 2, we have marketplaces. A marketplace is something that you've probably already come across, especially if you've looked at language lessons for yourself. So you might have heard of places such as iTalkI, Preply, Verbling, Amazing Talker, and Cambly. All of these are marketplaces. Now, on a marketplace, you apply to set up a profile and list your profile on their marketplace, and then through their website, along with multiple other teachers, you're able to sell your services. People can select you to be their teacher and book through that marketplace's system. So the administration tasks are lessened for you. The payment's all done through their system. You don't need your own website. And marketing, again, is quite minimal. It's people coming onto that platform to find you and book a class with you. It's also perfect for if you're not really interested in teaching kids, then most of these marketplaces are targeted towards adult learners. So it's a great place to start out and find some adult learners to book with you, gain some experience, and then perhaps you might like to go to freelance teaching later down the line. So marketplaces are that middle ground, that bridge between teaching with an online ESL company versus freelance teaching altogether. It's that middle middle waypoint as such. Now, the downside to marketplaces is that they are highly competitive. There are hundreds of teachers within each of these marketplaces that we've listed and other marketplaces as well. So you're competing against a lot of other people who may have a lot more experience than yourself. They may have been on the platform for a lot longer than you. So it can be hard to be seen. And you're depending upon their algorithm as well. So you're relying on the algorithm on each marketplace to show you in front of people who are coming to their website. So there's a little bit of a lack of control in how you're marketing and being able to be in front of that target audience. So this is why it's really good in that middle ground from Online ESL Company, going to a marketplace to gain a bit more experience, then moving on to freelance teaching altogether. The marketplaces are really good for that increased flexibility, that more control over what you teach, choosing your niche, who you teach as well, the rates that you set per hour, but without that overwhelm of I need to build a website, I've got to market and show up in every single platform that there is to be able to find students. You're not having that huge overwhelm and responsibility. You can still rely on people finding you through the marketplace, but you can also develop skills in a more relaxed pace to build up your marketing skills and develop systems so that you can find more students over time, and then that increases your rate of pay as well. Finally, on to path 3. Path 3 is freelance. This is where you are a completely independent teacher. You are not listing your services on a marketplace, and you are not hired and working for an online ESL company. It is just you working for yourself. And this is great because it has the highest income potential. You can charge what you want to your students. You have complete control and flexibility. You can choose when to work, who to teach, what niche to teach, what material to use, how you're going to teach, what system you're going to use as well online to meet your students. So there's complete control. You are in charge of every single decision. And then, of course, if you are completely freelance, you have the opportunity to also build up additional income streams as well. So if you're already building out your very own curriculum, you're creating worksheets for your students to complete at home, well, you could repurpose those worksheets and sell them as packages on sites such as Teachers Pay Teachers or Etsy, or even your own website and the digital shop as well. There are lots of opportunities when it comes to freelance teaching. Now, the downside is that if you're brand new to considering being an online ESL teacher, that probably sounded a little bit overwhelming. There's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders alone as a freelance teacher. It's complete independence and there's zero support or backup there. If your business or your marketing is not successful, then there's no money coming. There is a lot of responsibility, which is where I suggest it's probably not the best entry point for people who are just beginning to consider teaching ESL online. It does, like with any kind of business, take time to build your online presence and to build trust with your potential clients too. But once you build that trust with one family, then word of mouth does spread, and it does get easier and easier with the next student and the next student. So let's go into that a little bit more and take a peek at what could be the right path for you. So we had company in the start, where we're teaching for an online ESL company, but hired as a self-employed contract. Then we have path 2, which is a marketplace. So these are online platforms that already have the website. They have students visiting their websites, and you can list a profile and a student can book through the platform, to learn with you. And then finally, we have the freelance path as well. This is complete independence. You are in control of all the decisions for your business, and you're building a business from the ground up. So what's the right path for you? Well, let's take a look at the company again. This is perfect for beginners. If you are just considering, maybe I should teach online. I'd like to work from home. Could I be an online ESL teacher? then this could be the right choice for you to begin with. It's a great opportunity to try before you've invested lots of money in building your own business, and before you're committing as well to lots of different students privately. You can teach with an online ESL company, and usually you sign up for a contract of 6 months or a year. So 6 months is hardly any time at all. You can offer a few hours a week to kind of dip your toes into the water. Is this the right career path for me? Do I enjoy this? Do I want to teach kids? Or maybe I'd actually prefer teaching adults. You can see what works for you. Establish your preferences first, gain the experience, and then you can move on to other paths. If, however, you've already been teaching for a while, or you are quite comfortable with technology, with being on camera, with supporting other people in learning something new, then maybe you'd like to start with a marketplace. A marketplace isn't quite as intimidating as freelance because everything's already set up for you, and you can provide your profile quite easily on the marketplace and build up your student base whilst you're on there. So it's a great place to teach adults, though there are marketplaces for children students. For example, OutSchool, that's a brilliant example of a marketplace that focuses solely on teaching children up to the age of 18, and you can apply with an introductory video and set up your profile from there really quickly actually. So there are opportunities, but the majority of marketplaces do target adult learners. And as well, on a marketplace, you still have that opportunity to try out freelance teaching without fully committing yet. You can create your own learning materials for your students, see if that's something that you enjoy doing, and then you can also test the water again with some marketing to try and gain some more students. Perhaps you want to work with the marketplace and then offer some private tuition classes on the side and build up your skills that way, and then slowly, gradually phase out the marketplace hours and transfer to freelance at the end. Then finally, we have the freelance opportunity. This is perfect for if you are an experienced online ESL teacher, or maybe you're an experienced business owner who's taught in person before. If you already know how to build a business, then you're probably going to succeed quite well with a teaching business. If you are already a successful teacher, you've already been in the industry for a few years, then you can learn the skills on the side whilst you're already teaching your students to build up your brand and business to then move across and teach solely privately. It's the best opportunity where it comes to income. So the potential income per hour is, well, the sky's the limit. It's whatever you want to charge, really. Obviously, we have to be realistic in what are our students going to pay per hour. But generally speaking, the sky's the limit. You can charge what you want. You can teach when you want. So it's really great for that complete flexibility and control to build a business that you love. Now, when it comes to freelance, there are other things that we have to consider. So there's things like setting up a booking system, your payment processor, how you're going to collect payments from your students around the world. What's your refund policy going to be? Your terms and conditions for classes, your attendance policy, teaching platform. What platform are you going to use? Will you use Zoom? Or if you're teaching children, will you use a platform such as Koala Go? So there's lots of different things to consider, which is why I don't suggest that if you're brand new to considering this as an online career, that you start with freelance teaching. That's not a good idea because there's lots of different things and levels to think about. I personally recommend start with a company. If you're a beginner, definitely start off with an online ESL company. Apply to teach with 2 to 3 companies that will fit in and around your schedule. Build your online presence, and you're developing your skills and your confidence as well as you teach through your contract period, 6 months, 1 year. After you've got some experience behind you, you can start adding some private sessions or maybe a marketplace on the side. It depends which direction you'd like to go in. But adding those private students on the side is going to help you niche out. You can choose what curriculum you want to teach. Maybe there's a curriculum that you've made that you want to lead with your students as well, that you've seen success with. You can also consider group classes for that increased hourly rate as well and boost your income up per hour. Then go fully freelance. Once you're completely confident, you've got those systems in place, your marketing is a success, word of mouth is going great, you can go fully freelance and remove the online ESL companies. That then provides you with extra hours in your week where you can focus on diversifying your income streams for that financial security and freedom. For just in case something goes wrong with online ESL teaching and your classes, you've got other income streams as a backup option to keep you afloat. So I hope that's been really helpful for you. Online ESL teaching is the best decision I've personally ever made. I've been teaching since 2017 and I absolutely love the industry. And now I'm super keen to help people just like you start and succeed with your very own online ESL teaching career that you absolutely love. If you would like some extra support from me, I have 2 different resources for you in the links below. First up, we have a mini membership. This is the mini ESL teacher toolkit, and inside you will find a small job board spreadsheet which provides you with current companies that are hiring and looking for online teachers. In that spreadsheet, it shares different information such as the application process, the requirements, who you'd be teaching, class size, and pay rate as well. We also have the Guide to Teaching ESL Online ebook, and then there's different resources already made to save you time and then you can focus on teaching your students and being the best teacher possible, such as classroom props, rewards, lessons, and more. The second resource for you is actually a free Facebook group. This is a really nice community where you can connect with other online ESL teachers from around the world, share the everyday teaching life, what's going well, what do you need support with, and it's just such a nice safe space for people to connect and share their online teaching experiences with. And that's the Online ESL Teacher Lounge. So you can click the links below and hopefully I'll see you there. Thanks ever so much for joining me here. Make sure to tune back in for our next session where I'll be taking you through the beginner's guide to teaching for an online ESL company. I'll see you soon, friends. Goodbye.